What's up, everybody? Welcome again to the Lions Danivore podcast. Just a little short video. Just wanted to say thanks to everybody, for joining. And, I really wanted to touch on mental health, how carnivore has really helped me with that. I have to be honest, before going on this, I was 250 pounds, very close to it. I was very erratic. I wouldn't be making sense, brain fog to the max. I wouldn't be able to articulate words the way how I am right now. Going on this journey, it has helped me understand my anxiety, which I never knew that I even had. But when I face a lot of different obstacles, different problems, I'm able to compartmentalize them. And of course, I'm still learning. It's part of this road to recovery. And mental health is very big. I'm pretty sure that you guys can attest to it, that life isn't easy. And as you grow older and you're maturing, whether you're 15, 25 years old, 30, there are different levels, 45, 60. Man, this amazing guy, Carnivore Rich, Mitch. Wow, man, he's just incredible. Butter Bob, again, who knows what so many people go through, but you want to have a clear mind daily to make sure that you're open, heart-wise, to the things that God has for you. And okay, maybe you might turn off the channel right now. Oh, here we go with God. No, God plays a huge role in mental health. And how you get to that point is through fasting. Fasting is so important in life. This is why so many pharmaceutical companies, agricultural industries, cereal companies, all these, they just want you addicted to food over and over. And the reason for that is because they don't want you to take a break. They want you always dependent on either pills or food. And never a point where you say, no. Right now I need a spiritual detox. I need to abstain from calories, from chewing, from my gut breaking down food. No, at this point, I'm in full control. I need a full reset. Those industries, those companies, they don't want you to get to that point. They know that that is the maximum. It can't get any more optimal health than fasting. Low blood sugar, so many other high cholesterol. If I don't eat, I'm going to faint. Stop. Look deep down. Do your research and see what fasting can do. And it's not only just abstaining from food, it's praying to the Creator. Understand that if you're living a Christ-centered, focused, fasting lifestyle, that no matter how big the giant is, that giant will regret the day that he set foot to fight with you. That's why fasting is so important, because you reassess. You look at life differently, more humility than anything else. Without fasting, optimal health is nowhere to be found. Carnivore is a channel to get to that point. Like right now, I'm not hungry. I ate, I got home, maybe around 6 o'clock or whatever the case is, p.m. I didn't eat anything all day. I didn't need to. I was in full control. There was a box of donuts. There was some goodies. Hey, have some. Nope. Years past before this, I would be all up on that. But it's that fasting moment that I don't want to let go of that communication that I have with God. Mm-mm. No way. But this is vital if we think about it. In order to have that willpower to say no, it starts with your microbiome, number one, putting those little microbes at bay, mentally being prepared for what the day will bring, and knowing that the challenges that are coming through, you'll know how to circumvent the issues. Attack them head on, of course, always amicably, but not to the point where it's going to take over my mind, my soul, sleepless nights, because I've had that. And that's not fun. And then the people that you love, people that love you, get affected. They know when there's something wrong going on. They get it. But they can't understand why it's happening. And the origin, the root cause is you. The issue is that you don't have that discipline to say, no, I'm not going to eat this way. This is not how it is. No. Prayer. God wouldn't want me to do something like that. Keeping his statutes, keeping his laws written in your heart, in your mind. Seek him with all your mind, spirit, and soul. Oh, that's extremism. Not even close. That's the bond that you want with your Creator. Let me tell you something. Being a dad, there's nothing better than having that bond with my daughter. Knowing that when she looks at me, I got her. I protect her. And through discipline, someone does something, my kid does something wrong, there's a discipline. So I know that when she's 18, when she's 22, when she's 30, those are the foundations. And that's what God is all about. He wants you to trust him. Full trust. So that when things happen unexpectedly, the storm rages, you know that the one that created this world will stand on the platform of the boat while the waves are crashing, and he rebukes it and says the words, "Be still." That's the beauty of having the Almighty in control. Always reading Scripture, reading the Bible, the only real word, nothing else. And having that communion with Christ every single morning, at night before you go to bed. The joy of the Lord is my strength. And when I wake up in the morning, I thank God. I can't wait to start the day. That's what carnivore does. Carnivore helps you to fast, to get closer to the things that are important in life and not sweating the small stuff. Man, I don't know how else to say it. I was never a big person on traveling. I was never a dog person ever in my life. I wouldn't listen. I was stubborn in my ways. Carnivore right now led me to fasting. And again, God uses the foolish things in this world to confound the wise. You know what that means? When everyone thinks it's crazy, when everyone thinks it's foolish, God uses that God's plan is perfect. Lean not on your own understanding. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. He will make your path straight. Acknowledge him in all of your ways. Everything, every part of your being, acknowledge him. Now, I'm about to do a podcast right now with my co-host. And, one of our big guests, unfortunately, he couldn't come in. It's okay. God's plan is grand. There's a purpose. When things don't go your way and you're expecting someone to show up and they don't, instead of getting upset, pray for them. You don't know what they're going through. The levels of empathy and love that God has given me has shot through the roof. I love life. And so should you. God bless, guys. Be safe.